How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be doing my 12th of September Monday Night Raw edition review. Without further ado, here we go. Raw kicked off with Mick Foley in the ring to congratulate, first off, to Becky Lynch for winning the Women's Championship at Backlash the night before. And he wanted to point out that there was his Women's Champion, Charlotte, and Dana then came down to the ring to have an in-ring segment. Suddenly, they're joined by Sasha Banks and Bayley, saying that they want a match with Charlotte at Clash of Champions. She says, no, that's not going to happen. It's all Dana's fault because Bayley beat me last week, and it's all Dana Brooke's fault. Then Dana slaps Charlotte in the face. Foley then sets up a match between Dana Brooke, Bayley and Sasha Banks, with the winner facing Charlotte at Clash of Champions. The match is pretty good. I'm not going to dispute the fact it was a really good match. Dana, in my opinion, should have won the match, but I've just given you the game away and said that she's not even going to win now. The winner of the match was Sasha. So she is going to be facing Charlotte at Clash of Champions. And it's going to be a really, really good match. But with Bayley now being on the main roster, she's automatically going to get her shot anyway. And in my opinion, Dana deserves a one-on-one championship match with Charlotte as well, because she's just as good as Bayley and Sasha. After the match, it then went to a backstage segment between Charlotte and Dana Brooke. She was saying that she was sorry for slapping Charlotte in the face and trying to understand where she was coming from to get into the match to try and win. She then shuts her up and says, grab my bag. Dana becomes her lackey again. They need to give her a push. Is a match between Bo Dallas, who in my mind is just terrible. I really don't like Bo Dallas. He's not good whatsoever. I don't like the guy whatsoever, and I just don't waste my time with Bo Dallas. But the guy was putting up a good fight against him, and he's still got beat. Still got beat by Bo Dallas. Then Chris Jericho had a highlight reel, and his special guest was Sami Zayn, basically saying he was praising Kevin Owens, saying that no wonder that he dumped Sami Zayn as his best friend. You can't even look at him in the back just because he's better than Sami Zayn is. And it's going to be starting a war between the two of them, Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn, for a match at Clash of Champions. He took his phone out of his pocket and threw it at Zayn's face and got into the face of him, but it'll set something up for Clash of Champions without a doubt. Next, we have a match between Sheamus and Cesaro. Over the weekend, Cesaro beat Sheamus in match number 5. So now it's 3-1. Sorry. This match then was a good back and forth match once again, as I always say. And Cesaro beat him by putting his legs on the bottom rope and getting a win over him by cheating, apparently. But now, yeah, it's 3-2 to Sheamus. Can he miraculously pull it back now and tie it up 3-3 and then have a final match at Clash of Champions? It's gonna happen without a doubt, because it's wrestling. After last week's altercation between Nia Jax and Alicia Fox last week on Raw, they had a match this week, and I don't even think the match even started. Nia Jax completely destroyed Alicia Fox, spearing her through the barricade at one point, leaving her to just lay there on her back, and then she just tootles off. This is going to be very interesting to see how far WWE push this rivalry, because in my mind I think it'll be a good match if they do. But yeah, she left her, as I said last week, squashed. The next match was a tag team match between Gallows and Anderson, pitting them against Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, getting ready for their match at Clash of Champions for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Other than that, it was a good match. It just proves how good Gallows and Anderson really are. How having to tag in and out, in and out, both working on Kofi and Xavier throughout the match, and then returning the favour and getting the upper hand on Gallows and Anderson. In the end, Gallows and Anderson ended up getting their win, which is putting them straight towards the match, at putting them in the driver's seat, I'll say, in Clash of Champions. And we'll see if the Tag Team Championships are going to be around the waist of Gallows and Anderson very, very soon. Next, Jinder Mahal came out to the ring and had a match with Jack Swagger. Very, very good match. Not too bad. Not a big fan of either man. But yeah, Jinder Mahal basically worked over the former world champion Swagger and beat him. 1, 2, 3. I can't say nothing more than that. But other than that, it was a really, really good match. Was Enzo Amore versus Epico. They had a backstage segment earlier on in the night, which he was insulted by Epico. So you could tell that Enzo Amore was pretty pissed at the fact that he'd punked him out. In the match, good match, really, really good match, I'll have to say. Primo then got involved at the end of the match. He went outside, dived onto the Shining Stars, went to give him a suplex back into the ring. Primo then grabbed hold of his legs, he fell down, he got pulled up and got a win over Enzo Amore. So that's going to start something for possibly Clash of Champions again, or the pre-show. So then we come to the main event. All the way through the night, Seth Rollins was cornered by Mick Foley and said, right, whatever happens, do not get in the match. Don't get involved in the match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, because if you do, there's going to be consequences. Right before the match even started, Kevin Owens was backstage, joined by Seth Rollins, to say, yeah, good luck, I hope you win the match. Because I want it to be just me and you. Because it'll be great, because Triple H is nowhere and I could beat the hell out of his golden boy. Oh, excuse me, terribly sorry. Kevin Owens then said back, well, if you get involved and Roman Reigns wins, I thought you would like it to be a triple threat anyway, because that's how you used to do it. Roman used to do all the beating up, and then you used to come in and win the match anyway. Isn't that what you did when you were in the Shield? It was a good match again. Kevin Owens basically beat the heck out of Roman Reigns. He just completely annihilated him. Never even give him a chance to stand up. Worked it out into the ring area. Seth Rollins comes down to the ring, beats him up from behind. Mick Foley then comes out and says, look, I told you to do one thing and you couldn't even do that. Now there's going to be consequences. We're going to have a talk. The match is restarted. Fighting for another 10-15 minutes. Rusev then comes down to the ring. Yes, Rusev. This match is not over. Superman punches Rusev, turns him round, hits him with a pop-up powerbomb, and Kevin beats Roman Reigns, securing the match to be a one-on-one match between him and Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions for the for the Universal title. Now, Rusev goes mad at Roman Reigns, gets his revenge for what happened at SummerSlam 4 weeks ago, and locks in the camel clutch, and that's it. Well, there you have it, guys. In my mind, Raw was okay. It wasn't great, it was okay. I'd give it a 3 out of 5 stars. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. So that was my edition of the 12th of September's Monday Night Raw. So, yeah, this has been your boy Chris. Thank you for listening. And until the next video, take it easy.